Hi guys, this is Dimitri. I'm coming to you on behalf of the Golden Ticket, which is a subsidiary of Para Investments. If you like these videos, feel free to join our Discord. It is completely free. We do free calls on there. You know, we have an amazing staff. Obviously, we do have VIP calls, which you could register for on our website. And also our website does have the link to our free Discord. And the website's link is below in the description as well as in the profile of our YouTube. Why do we do free Discords and offer VIP services apart? It is because, you know, running Zooms, paying for everything, it's not free. And we need to compensate for our bills and so on and so forth. So if you think that we're trying to extort money out of you, believe me, that is not the case. We are not X-Trades. We are not Absolute Alerts. We are not Market Masters. We are not Sapphire Trading. We are, you know, I could go on naming and naming and naming, pumping up Discords, but the thing is, the same, you know, there's one constant in all of it. All of those, you are listening to advice that is literally coming from 18-year-olds. Market Masters, Sapphire Trading, and Absolute Alerts are ran, and I will literally age them in order. One just turned 18, one is 18, and one is 20. The only one that's a little bit older, I'm not gonna say his exact age, and his nickname on Discord is Blood Diamond. Now, this person has decided to openly challenge me, so I am gonna blow him up. He challenged me to a little, I guess you could say, duel, where we both take a certain amount of money and we see what we could turn it into, and we did it for a 72-hour period. We both started with 1,000. He ended up with 600. I ended up with 5,900. And that is also going on YouTube. So Blood Diamond, if you are watching this, and I hope you are, what we are going to be discussing today is the secrets to success. It is a Zoom that I very rarely do. It is a Zoom that if you attend my live Zooms that I do on a daily basis, that is going to explain to you how I do what I do. You see a lot of these challenges, even we have them. $30,000 to we will see, small account challenge, this, that. And what they are completely blowing out of the picture is risk management and focus. If you want to be successful, and this is part 1 out of 5 of the keys to success. And for this, I'll pull up a daily chart. I'm going to go to edit studies, remove all studies, and I will just pull up the most basic ones. First of all, we're going to want to adjust our charts. So price axis, expansion area, we want to go to, time axis, we want to go 3 bars to the right. Okay, that's already there. We want this to be 1 day, 1 minute. Studies, we want to add the RSI, MACD, histogram, by the way, don't forget, money flow index, DMI, which automatically includes the ADX. And for DMI, the plus will be green, the negative will be red, and the ADX will stay white. Okay, apply, done. Oh, one more thing I forgot, I apologize. We want to have overlapping volume. So this way the volume is right there. So keys to success. We could use all of these indicators. And they will be successful for day traders, for scalping, things like that. And why? Because I could see that the money's going up right here. So that means the price is going to go up. And don't forget, as the money goes into a security, there's a delayed effect on the price, which you guys saw today when I was live trading. As the money goes down, which you could see it's going down here, the MACD is not nearly as quick. The the stock price begins to fly down also. You could also tell by the DMI crossovers, whatever. That's not success, that's risk. So there's a couple of things when it comes to being successful. And yeah, if you want to be a day trader, then yes, you do need to rely on indicators. But there are about 4 or 5 points that will give you success in the long run. And the reason why I'm advocating investing rather than trading, and let me define both of those for you. Investing is when you put money into a stock and you leave it there. You let the stock build with time. Trading, like day trading, swing trading, scalping, is when you buy at a certain price and sell at another price the same day or maybe even 2 days later. However, it carries a lot of volatility, and the more volatility you have, the less chances you have of making profit because volatility exposes you to risk. Now, if you look at any security, any real company in the world, you will notice that 5 years ago, their stock was less valuable than it is today. Look at the price of Amazon 5 years ago compared to today. Look at the price of Tesla compared to today. That's just the way it works. So, number one rule, focus on risk management. Why? Because the less risk you expose yourself to, the less money you risk losing. If you're gonna do 10 day trades per day, you expose yourself to risk 10 times. If you do 2 day trades per day, you expose yourself to risk 2 times. So say you do 2 day trades. On 1 day trade, you win $300. On the second day trade, you lose $150. So now for the day, you are up $150. You have to think to yourself, okay, I could take a third day trade, but what if I lose it? If you lose it, then you can end the day in a loss. Take your $150 and leave. That is the point. It's like being at a casino. If you're up on the table, take your money and walk away. The longer you play, the more chances you take of losing. That was number one. And that's probably the most important one. Number two, you have to, and I cannot say this enough, not rely on technical analysis if you want to be truly successful. Because I could look at a chart like this. By the way, I called this when it was $18 per share. So if we go back to the 1 year, 1 day chart, its peak was 64. And then it dropped. I think what was like over here, it was 22, but the lowest right here was 20. However, the 52-week low was even lower than that. I think it was around $18, maybe 16, whatever. I'm not gonna go into looking through charts right now. And then the stock blows up. Why? Because a person who does fundamental analysis said that this stock, LCID, Lucid Motors, and this is, I'm not trying to sell you the stock, said that it's comparable to Tesla. And this happened recently. And since then, which was around here, it's been going up. Same thing over here. When back then it was going up. Another fundamental analysis, SPCE. Stock comes out, goes here, has a failed rocket launch, nothing to do with technicals, nothing at all. Failed rocket launch, drops. Then they had their third rocket launch and everybody said it was going to fail. It succeeded. I bought it right here. Skyrockets up. Then, Richard Branson, which is the owner of Virgin Galactic Holdings, space stock, goes to space, has a successful launch. But what people don't understand is he's a complete idiot. Because what kind of idiot goes to space, has a successful space launch, and then the same day, an hour later, announces a 500 million distribution of shares? And guess what happens after that? The stock flies down. Your technical analysis would not show you that. I don't care how many indicators you use. I don't care how many lines you draw. I don't care. That's called fundamental analysis. Now, how does that make you successful? I'll bring you to the next stock, FSR, same thing as LCID. Fisker, also an electric vehicle company. They're on par with LCID. The fundamentals for this company are strong. The institutional backing for it is strong. The progress they're making is strong, the same way as LCID is doing, except LCID is just getting a little more attention. Back in the day, before Amazon was in the, at this, the day that we're recording this video, the 52-week high was $3,773. But back when Amazon first came out, they were $10, and people said it's a $1 stock because of technical analysis. Nobody looked at the fundamentals of the company. If you want to invest in swing trading or investing, actual investing, and I'll get to the difference, don't rely solely on charts. For example, how do we make so much money on Dick's Sporting Goods? When I called that out and we all made thousands, one guy made $30,000. I did the fundamental analysis and I saw that their sales are going up. The pandemic is over. Well, it was ending. It wasn't over. Stimulus checks were being pushed out to everybody. And then this is when the real thinking comes in. I live in New York City. There is no Dick's Sporting Goods near me, but they're everywhere in the South, Southwest, Northwest, whatever, anywhere that's not an actual city, Dick's Sporting Goods is there. Why? Because they sell sporting goods. And I know that people love to go fishing. They love to go hunting. They, like to go hiking, this and that. Their sales are going to go through the roof. You have stimulus checks coming in, giving people the buying power to boost retail sales. And if you look at this time frame, if you just look at the news today itself, it said retail sales are up because of stimulus checks that everybody is getting. You think that they're spending it to buy cereal? Maybe, about 1%. But the rest of that money is going to things that they really want. Not that they need, that they want. They want to buy a new tent. They want to buy a gun. They want to buy a fishing boat. They want to buy this. They don't realize the impact that it's going to have on taxes later on. Those taxes, the impact that it has is going to reflect on the market. And that's where me and you guys, the investors, are going to suffer. So that's called fundamental analysis. Looking at a stock, seeing what it does. Energy, for example, another great sector right now, is going through the roof. Why? Because energy is huge. Right now, electric vehicles, this and that. If we look at NVIDIA and Dell and AMD, let's just pull up NVIDIA since we haven't pulled that up yet. Ever since the chip shortage, it's been flying up. Let's pull up AMD. Chip shortage. once those earnings came out, flies up. Now, I promise you guys I will explain the difference between investing and swing trading, and that's exactly what I do right now. Investing is adding to your portfolio a position that you plan to keep for a long time. That means add it to your portfolio. My recommendation is open an IRA account. And with an IRA account, at this very time and point, when I'm recording this video, you could put in $6,000 every single year without paying taxes on it. It may change next year, and it was previous the years before that. So you can put in $6,000, add yourself a long-term position like MU, which is Micron, also a chip manufacturer. And don't look at it. That's it. Forget about it for a year. Check back in 1 year. I promise you'll be making money. That's investing. Swing trading, on the other hand, comes in two forms. You have stocks and options. Options, obviously, you have to check on daily. You have the Greeks, you have time decay, you have delta, you have vega, you have gamma. Stocks, buy it today. Check on it when you decide to sell. You're always going to be green within a week or two. Always. I promise you, you will always be green. Unless you are buying a pump and dump. If you're buying a penny stock and you're red and you're bag holding, I'm sorry, that's your mistake. That's your mistake for following Twitter. That's your mistake for following these discords that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. But any real company, you will be green. Look, I bought here. I checked here. I'm green. Say I bought here. Here I'm red. But guess what? It's going to go back up. The same way that it happened here to here. Same way if we go back a little further. If I bought here, yeah, okay, I'm losing money, but then it goes up. Look at any company. I guarantee you, pull up any real symbol on a chart. You will see that over time, a company grows. Yes, there are periods when the stock price goes down, but that's just the way the market is. If the market goes into a frenzy, so will the stocks. I showed you guys that on live trading today. As the SPY went down, all of our stocks that we were playing went down except for that one pump and dump, which was, I just remembered, HLVZ. Please explain this to me. Look at this. Da, 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 da. No, I'm just a little stock for a little company trying to make a little money. No, oh no, I took a little loss because the shorts began to short me. Boom. Sell off. Well, I'm back to being a little stock. Boom. Sell off. Boom. What do you think comes next? I'll let you guys take a guess. If this is the kind of stocks you want to invest in, then yeah, you're gonna lose money. The next one, stop looking at stocks like this unless you're day trading. You shouldn't be looking at stocks like this and saying, oh my God, it just took a dip. Unless you're day trading and you're waiting for that dip to buy in, so you could buy in at the low and scalp or sell at the high. Start looking at longer time frames. 1 year, 1 day, that's for investing, things like that. If you want to do swing trading, I would probably go for a custom time frame of 1 month, 1 day. So, this will give you, it's a little too zoomed in for my preference, but it'll give you a really accurate description. What I use personally is 184 hours. This is what I use for my swing trading. And then obviously to my studies. If you guys have watched the previous videos, I will add my calendar channels to see when it's at the bottom channel, when it's about to go up. Change this to 2.25. Okay, apply. I don't even need my moving averages. That's all I need. And then from here, just zoom in. And I could tell right now, every time it hits this bottom channel, it goes up, then back down, and then back up, sideways. Here's the bottom channel, goes back up. Here's the bottom channel, goes back up. Here's the top channel, goes down. Here's the bottom channel, goes up. So essentially, how do you guarantee yourself a win? Buy when you see it's hitting that bottom channel, because you know it has nowhere else to go but up. Again, over here, repetition. Sideways, it's called a range. Here right now, we see that Intel is going down. Why? Because we know that the last 2 weeks of the stock market have been blood red. They have been horrible, horrible, horrible weeks. Intel is at its bottom. I could guarantee you there are several other stocks that I could pull up. Let's do NVIDIA, for example. I'm not sure about this one, but we're going to see. Also going down. Let's go to AMD. Also going down. Let's go to Amazon. Going down. But that's the key to being successful. If you want to take risks, yes, day trade, scalp. But I can promise you one thing. You can make $1,000 in 1 minute and lose $2,000 in 30 seconds. It's much safer when you swing trade or invest. That's why most of my calls are for swing trading. I will do day trading, but if you want to do day trading, follow along with me on live Zoom. If you are investing for a month or 2 months, believe me, you are not ready to day trade. For now, if you buy on Monday and sell on Wednesday and come out with a $500 profit, are you really that upset? Because all these YouTube videos that you see saying, look at this one, look at this small account challenge. It took 1K to 10K in a week. They are, first of all, people with a lot of money that could afford to lose it. Second of all, if they lose it, they're not going to put it on YouTube. And third, they have zero risk management. It's like playing the lottery. Now, that brings me, because in a way, that statement kind of covered two topics. The one I started with and the scalping and day trading is only for when you are experienced enough. That brings me to my last point of the day, on which I will sum up this Zoom, and I hope it has been helpful for you. And that is, when you wake up in the mornings, if you want to be involved in trading, don't look at Facebook, don't look at Instagram, don't look at who ate what, or what girl colored their hair what color, or what guy bought new rims for his 1978 Cadillac. Go on to CNBC, read about the monetary policy, read about the economical state of the United States, read about stimulus, read about pullbacks, read about everything that has to do with economics. Because believe me, one way or another, even if you don't trade, it's gonna mess with your money, whether it's through taxes or the stock market. So that's it for today. And those are the keys to success if you want to be successful on the market. But I hope you guys take this to heart. You already have all the tools, all the indicators you need, and on our YouTube channel. So if this is the first video you are watching on YouTube, feel free to look at our playlist, and I will talk to you guys on Discord. If you are not on our Discord, feel free to join. Go and click on our website link below. It has a free link to our free Discord. If you want our VIP calls and alerts, you are more than welcome to sign up. And also me, Ash, and Cyrus are available for one-on-one sessions. So that is going to be a lesson for today. Once again, this is Dimitri from Golden Ticket. If you are not on our Discord, the link is below, as well as in our YouTube profile. Before you go, here are 3 free ways that we can help you become a more profitable trader. You can join our Discord channel. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest videos, and like this video. Thanks everybody for watching. More videos to come. We usually do them once a week, and I will see you later.